productivity, reliability, aesthetic, think about the push fitting. Let's start this presentation with the issues. First, the renovation. Many residential buildings are getting old. The networks inside are corroded and lead to many fluid damages because of leakages. As a result, a lot of big renovation projects are launched. For example, to replace the risers, to replace and to integrate two existing networks in one, the bathroom and kitchen networks are brought together with one water meter alone. Another type of project, the hot water tanks are removed from all the apartments. The hot tap water is produced by a collective boiler and a new collective network is created. All these refurbishment projects generate challenges such as operate in an occupied housing, go through restricted areas, ensure an aesthetic result in apparent, avoid damaging the worksite environment, and adapt to specific shapes such as that you can see in the picture. Let's move on to the new building. Today we need to build faster and faster, and we absolutely need to keep or improve our productivity. On the construction sites, we have to limit the waste of time, to adapt to the complexity of installation, to deal with delays, to deal with risky situations. Thefts must be avoided, and currently human contacts must also be avoided. Here too, you have to face some challenges. To address the lack of resources, indeed, to find skilled workers is not so easy. Accidents must be avoided, of course, to ensure the worker safety is essential. The time spent on the construction site must be limited, and the time to assemble in the workshop must also be reduced. The tool maintenance and the tool management must be made easier, and of course, it's essential to improve the competitiveness. The solution for both renovation and new building is the Multiskin. And in the Multiskin product line, the solution is the push fitting. The Multiskin line is two solutions of pipe, the Multiskin 4 and the Multiskin 2. In the Multiskin 4, there is a high thickness of aluminium. It makes the product suitable for the apparent network and for the risers. The Multiskin 2 has a lower thickness of aluminium. As a result, it's perfect for the non-visible network, behind the wall, for example. Regarding the press fittings, there is the metallic press fitting and the synthetic press fitting. And there is another type of fitting, the push fitting, that I'm going to describe now. The push fitting will address all the challenges we have just talked about. The push fitting is a concentrate of technology. It has been developed for the professionals and only for professionals. It's an instant solution. The pipe has just to be inserted into the fitting. No tool is required unless the tool to calibrate the pipe, and that is very important. The pipe calibration is important. It's compact and massive. It's a robust product, and it's also aesthetic thanks to its finishes and its cream color that fits well with the white color of the pipe. It's a non-demountable fitting. It's also rotative, which is very convenient when assembling. In addition, you can see some prints here, which allow a better grip in hand. And you can also see the visu control in red. The visu control allows to know if the pipe is properly inserted or not. The benefit for you here is an easy installation and an aesthetic result. The push fitting is also the best choice regarding the hydraulic properties. Indeed, the cannula is built with an inverted aircraft wing-shaped profile in order to improve the venturi effect. That means to get a higher velocity across the fitting. This fitting leads to less pressure loss and a higher kV value. In the table on the left side, you can see a comparison between some tees, 60 millimeters, from COMAP and from the competitors. You can see that the kV value for COMAP is higher than the kV value for the competition. The same result is achieved with the elbow 16 millimeters, 90 degrees. It's in the table on the right. That means under given conditions, the flow across the COMAP fitting is higher than the flow across the competitor's fitting. It allows to save energy, namely the pumping energy. Robustness and aesthetic. The fitting was designed by a designer. The reinforcing lines recall the water flow, and the reinforcing lines also give an aesthetic result. Thanks to these lines, the material thickness is more important when it's required to improve the bending resistance. In addition, the fitting is made of high-quality materials. PPSU for the body. The PPSU is commonly used to make surgical tools. And the hook ring is made of PPS. The PPS has a high mechanical strength. The purpose is to provide a solid product that also gives an aesthetic result in apparent. The connection only takes a few seconds. This is the quickest way to connect a pipe and a fitting. Regarding the productivity, this is the best way to improve it. The push fitting was developed for professionals. It provides you the COMAP guarantee and the COMAP know-how. Don't forget, there are some best practices to follow to calibrate the pipe. Indeed, the calibration has to be done with the COMAP calibrating tools. It's mandatory. With this solution, COMAP brings you an important time saving when installing. Protection and safety. First, the visu control. The color is red and switches to white when the pipe is properly inserted into the fitting. This is a guarantee of success. You can be confident in the result. There is no way to forget one connection and there is no way to do it badly. Regarding the traceability, our process involves the marking and the tracing of all the fittings. The protection cap ensures that the fittings remain cleaned, for example, when the fittings are on the ground before being installed. All these elements contribute to a successful connection and ensure the result. The push fitting is certified like all the Multiskin range of pipes and fittings. It's in line with the European standard and with local agreements. It can also be used for drinkable water. COMAP also guarantees the push fitting 10 years. It's a reliable product and it's a peace of mind solution. I bring you back now to the two applications, renovation and new building. We talked about challenges. Let's see how the push fitting can address every challenge. First, the renovation. Operate in restricted areas. As there is no need of tool, the access is easier with the push fitting. Operate in an occupied housing. The connection takes a few seconds. It's quicker than the soldering or crimping technologies. It's ideal in order not to disturb the occupants for a long time. Avoid damaging the worksite environment. There is no tool, there is no flame, so there is no risk of damage. Ensure an aesthetic result. The color is white, it's aesthetic, there is no need of painting. The new building now. Limit the risk of accident. As we said, there is no tool, no flame, it's a safe technology. Make the tool management easy. There is only a calibrating tool, so it's easier. Address the lack of resources. No specific skills are required, so it's easy to train people with the push technology. Time saving. The push technology is the quickest way to make the connection, so it's time saving. Select reliable and efficient products. The push fitting is certified. like all the Multiskin line. And avoid theft. There is no metallic part inside. There is less risk of theft. To end this presentation, some pictures now about a new network made of Multiskin pipes and push fittings. As you can see, the result is aesthetic and the installation is clean. And the result is very professional. This presentation is finished. Thank you for following it. See you soon. Bye-bye.